So, I promised one more Bremen film. This is the end. And, because it's the end, I'm going to have to retire. So, not retire. I'm not going to retire. I am going to resign. And then, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to sim forward maybe 20 years, something like that. Because what I want to do is I want to find out what happened to 3 specific players in the save. And I've called them the good, the Newgen, and the ugly. So the good is Augustinsson. And Augustinsson has really impressed me. He's young, he's only 24 years old. So I want to see where he goes. You know, he's got good potential. He could go to a big club. So I want to see what happens to him, basically. The next player is Zhang Yuning. And he's not bad, you know, I feel guilty kind of calling him bad, but we've had our differences through this season, and I've kind of put him down a little bit, and I want to see whether he's got the ability to go somewhere and to do something, because he's also only 21 years old. According to this, his potential ability is not quite as good as someone like Augustinsson's, but who knows who he could be. So let's see what happens to him. And then the new gen, you've probably guessed it already, we want to see what happens to Fatty Dickman. He's potentially a world beater. He could be the next bloody Ronaldo or Messi or something. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's go back to my profile. I want to resign. Let's do it. Do you wish to resign? Yes. Oh, look at that. What a shame. Anyway, okay, now I am going to sim forward. I'll work out how much I'm going to sim forward. Maybe, how old is Dickman? 15. So maybe 20 years would be 35. Maybe I'll do 25 years. I'll sim forward 25 years. We'll come back and have a look at what happened to those 3 players. That took a little bit longer than expected. That's my dog going down the stairs. That took a little bit longer than expected. We're now 2 days forward in real life, and I've contracted some kind of cold, an illness, man flu type illness over that time. But we are now in, Football Manager terms, we are now in 2034, which should be enough for us to see what we want to see with these players. So, first off, shall we go and have a look at Bremen and just see what situation they find themselves in? Oh dear. 3rd in German 2nd Division, so they've been relegated. So that was when I was with them, German Cup runners-up in 2018. Youth facilities eventually got upgraded, and then we got relegated the season after. That's interesting. Maksimovic got promoted to vice-captain. Then we won the 2nd Division, so we went back into the Bundesliga, and then we got relegated again. Then we got promoted again. Maksimovic eventually became captain. Youth and training facilities upgraded. Oh, and then we got relegated again. And then we got promoted. So it looks like we've been yo-yoing up and down. Again, promotion. We've just been up and down, up and down, up and down, it looks like. And at the moment, we are in the 2nd Division. So yeah, look, you can see here, boing. Was that when I was? Yeah, that was me. Since then, it's been... Oh, that was a bad one. What was that? 10th in the German 2nd Division. And actually, this season, not much better, it's looking like. Or last season, not much better. So, it's not going well for Bremen. So let's start off with Augustinsson. He's become a director of football. Currently at... Oh no, he's not currently at... He's currently unemployed, it looks like. Doesn't look like he's working for anyone. He's available on a free transfer as a director of football. So he's kind of getting into that side of things, it looks like. But let's have a look at his history. So the season that I left, 2018, he looks like he was bought by AC Milan. And he stayed there until 2027, where he was released on a free transfer. Any landmarks? No. Any awards? No. Nothing really to note. But yeah, he retired 2031, which was 3 years ago, and he is now director of football. So it didn't look like he had the most incredible career, really, but, you know, playing for AC Milan for 9 years is still pretty good, isn't it? Career stats. So his average rating is 6.83. I mean, for AC Milan, in that first season, he had an average rating of 7.6, and he had 6 assists, 29 appearances, which is pretty good. Anything good here? Any goals? 2 goals in the 2021 season, 7.3 rating. It looks like he was a pretty, you know, well-rounded player. Where do we see his international career? Or did he not have one? He should do, but it's not showing up for some reason. Yeah. Interesting. You would have thought he had an international career. I mean, he does play for Sweden in real life, and I wouldn't have thought there's that many players better than him. But yeah, interesting. Okay, the ugly Zhang Yuning. So, okay, we all know that we had a little bit of issue with Zhang Yuning. We had a few fallouts. So he's age 37 in 2034. And he's the manager of the China under-23s team, which is pretty good. He's done okay. He's got a good fitness rating there, 17. But let's have a look at his history. So he was with us, obviously. Nothing happened. He got relegated. Spell at West Brom beckoned, but Zhang Yuning made just 42 appearances during this time. He spent time on loan at Bremen, making 8 league appearances and scoring 1 goal. That sounds like that was pretty much for us, because that's probably the amount of games he played while I was there. So he didn't do much at Bremen after that. It looks like from 2019, he must have gone, let's have a look, he must have gone back to West Brom for the 2019-20 season. And he played 15 times, he only got 1 goal. And then he played 15 times next season, he got 4 goals, so he's getting better, dips a little bit, and then obviously it goes off to Darmstadt on a free, 7 appearances, 2 goals, and then he's off to Swansea. And it looks like he got 12 goals in 30 appearances, which is not bad. He's doing all right at that point. 14 goals in 38 appearances and a 7.5 rating. He's in the Championship, so it looks like he's found his level there a little bit. As you can see, when Swansea go up to the Premiership, 29 appearances, he still only manages 1 goal. Then again, next season, in 23 appearances, he got 9 goals and 7 assists, which is not too bad for Zhang Yuning. And then it looks like he's gone to Bradford City on a free, and that's probably where he ended his career. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, hung up his boots age 32, following a short spell with Bradford City, where he made 17 appearances and scored 10 goals. So no, not incredible. He hasn't gone on to be one of the best strikers in the world, as we might have expected. He's now the manager of China under-23s, which is probably where he should be. Right, so there's Zhang Yuning and Ludwig Augustinsson. I've got some bad news. Watch. When I search for fatty dick men, nothing comes up. You know what's happened? I've simmed forward and I haven't set to kind of remember this player, and so it looks like the database has just dropped him, which is really, really seriously annoying, because I didn't save the original file and he's gone. We've lost him. We've lost Dickman. So that's a complete nightmare. Oh god. What a fuck up at the end of this whole Bremen thing. This would have been such a lovely way to cap the whole thing off, just to see how Dickman did. And we've fucked it. Ugh. Well, I did promise one more film. It's not turned out exactly as we might have liked. In fact, it's turned out to be a great big bag of turd. But, well, there is no buts anymore. This is the end. And I fucked it. Right at the end, I fucked it. Look, I hold my hands up. I've made a mistake. I've ruined it for everyone. No Fatty Dick Men updates. Who was he? What could he have been? He's been lost in time. Oh, God. So annoying. Anyway, that's it for the Bremen Safe. That is officially it now. This is the end. It's ended on a shit note. Sound of a shit note. I don't know what a shit note sounds like, but it's ended on a shit note. I'm sorry about that, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed the Bremen save, that is, not this ending. Hopefully you've enjoyed the Bremen save. And look, we're going to raise the bar for FM19. I feel like I've trailed off a little bit towards the end of FM18. I've been in a bit of an FM19 limbo, waiting for FM19 to come out, trying to fill the void with these little update films and just fucking things up in general. So, yeah. If you don't already, this probably hasn't convinced you to subscribe, but leave a pity like. I don't ask for pity likes much, but leave a pity like. Go on, just click like now just to make me feel better. I've got a cold, I feel like shit, and I've fucked up. So leave a like, and I'll see you next time.